The 5.1 home theater and subwoofer option. So this option really allows us to experience that Dolby Digital surround sound format that everything is broadcast in today, whether it's TV shows, movies, ball games, Xbox or PlayStation, everything is broadcast in the surround sound format. So as an example, if we're watching a movie, we can hear that helicopter move from rear right to front left. So we can really hear those sound effects move front to back and left to right around us. If we're watching a football game, for instance, we can hear the normal broadcast on our front speakers, but hear some of the sideline chatter behind us on those rear speakers. So again, it really gives us that encompassing feel for anything in that Dolby Digital surround sound format. We also have the ability because we do have these dedicated speakers, we can really adjust the level of dialogue. So if you find that you're someone that has a hard time hearing the voice or dialogue from the TV itself, we have the ability to customize that dialogue based on your personal ear. So we can really punch that up if we need to help hear that as you're watching movies, broadcasts, wherever it may be. The other really nice thing about this solution is it comes in all in ceiling or in wall or a combination of the two. But it's a really clean solution. As you can see here, having everything up and out of the way or integrated into an in-wall solution really keeps things nice and neat, right? We're not having possibly a sound bar potentially that's really taking up space or another thing on the wall. It allows us to really showcase this tile and stone. Obviously, sound bars do not give us that ability to have that front to back, left to right audio imaging. If we happen to have a mantle, and you're doing a sound bar there, right, it kicks that TV up even higher, right? The mantle's already pretty high to begin with. So just a really nice solution to keep things clean and effective. This package comes with 5 speakers. So as you can kind of see here, we have these 3 front speakers, as I mentioned earlier. Then we have our 2 rear speakers that typically are going to go behind our seating area or just above the seating area. We also are going to have a 10-inch subwoofer. That typically you want to keep that towards the front of the room. I'd say in most cases that's on either side of the fireplace here. In this solution we have benches, so maybe that would have set more underneath the window by the electrical outlet here. It also has a 5.1 surround sound receiver. That's a slimline receiver. So the nice thing with that is it gives us some flexibility in location. We can pair that with the back box that's available through Toll Brothers that can be placed behind the television, so we can then fit the receiver inside of it and hide the components from view. Another option would be to locate it perhaps on either side of the fireplace, with the idea that we have a piece of furniture that sits here that kind of is hidden by the bump out, and we can have that component there and the wiring is hidden through the conduit that came with the home up to the television that way. The last option would be is you could wire for the speakers to be run down to the basement, and we could put that surround sound receiver hidden away down in the basement as well. I would recommend looking at adding on the AV rack that's an option through Toll Brothers here to have somewhere to hold that receiver if you do that in the basement. But overall, this is a great solution to aesthetically have speakers integrated into the home, allow us to listen to that surround sound format that everything's broadcast in, and really enjoy the space.